Take me away from here. Take me to a wonderful place by the sea. Selfless back on the bite, having lost their first round. Nifty on the big green gun. 5 mollies, full utility for Selfless. FNX on the UMP. There is nobody sans helmet. It does have, I think, the best armor penetration of the SMGs, if I'm not mistaken. Selfless taking their standard map control fast. Brehze being very careful and meticulous, which is always good. That grenade will do 0 damage.
Nada. And once again, I like the approach of taking things passively against Selfless. This T side, see if they put themselves in spots where they overextend, they take some bad decisions. Just test that out first in the early phases. Feel out the pace of their T rounds before you decide to get aggressive, because once you have a better understanding of their pace, then you have a bit more information as to the kinds of timings you want to try to find for your aggressions against them. And so we have this considered style of SK, but soon they are to meet the push of Selfless as they start to combine, looking for that information into CT. Nice flash, but Nifty is on point.
Good start for Selfless. Fallen comes in to fill the gap. But some gaps can't be filled, and I don't know what that means, but I felt like saying it. 3 plays in the middle area. No close pop flashes. Moving towards the tunnel, but one person is holding down the middle area, and we have a flank coming in, the longest flank, NA. Meanwhile, we've got trades in the B-bomb site. Brehze needs to pick up the bomb. Nice shot by the barrels. Fallen comes in through the doors, and I like the follow-up burst from Brehze. Very nice stuff, leaving FNX alone with the UMP, and there is a AWP to be stolen, but it won't be. Security is tight.
Pretty crazy round there from Selfless. I mean, beautiful pick in middle. Usually, again, if there's a guy in CT and you take him down, then, okay, you've got a situation where one player's going to be on the bomb site or by the car position, and then one player is going to be by long, and then there's 2 on the site. So then it becomes very attractive to go for the A play, actually. And they decided to go straight just for a straight B rush. Crazy stuff. I'll have to talk about that a little bit more when we see the conclusion of this action. I don't think there's much SK Gaming can do here, and you see that they realized that too. They didn't invest very much into this round, realizing that there is not much to accomplish here. Just gonna let Selfless have it. So yeah, surprising push from Selfless. SK Gaming had the fast rotation that previous round as well. So Selfless really showing the individual skill so far to really back up some of these plays.
Yeah, they must be really happy about the Brehze pickup as well.
Yeah, that is the big one, isn't it?
Always criticized for not delivering on LAN, and sometimes apparently not turning up, but his last LAN performance was somewhat monstrous. Oh, we've got problems here. The Eagle's coming out. Nifty. He's got to let his teammate clean up the operation. Mitch on the low ground will come in from the back, and Taco will be taken down. That's a lot more damage than expected to the Selfless economy, but they survive, they prevail, they press on, they continue on.
This is a very scary situation for SK, actually. They managed to buy a little bit here, that loss bonus accruing. But it's going to be pretty difficult to do anything again, and it's just the nature of Dust 2. CT echoing sucks, generally, but mostly on Dust 2. A very open map, not many spots to get good engagements with the pistols. And Selfless, they just have to make sure that they play correctly in these spots. And again, we had a failed flashbang there, so perhaps the rehearsal on that's not perfect, because that's supposed to go past the doors, so Brehze can entry someone who's close, which was FNX. However, FNX did have help, so he would probably have died regardless. The AK is collected.
Nifty has a clean-up to do. Oh, he didn't even expect that one, and there are 2 more players to find. What is he doing? Why is he going for the 180s?
Because you can.
Maybe it's for his wrist as opposed to just trying to have some weird flashy stuff going on. Anyway, Cold, can he get some jumping frags with the FAMAS here? He's the only man on the A site, and he's going to get taken down by Kaboose. Got one player in CT spawn and one player looking to come from the short position. Fur being as quiet as possible. No one's got angles on him just yet, and he may take the players by surprise. Mitch standing in no man's land gets taken down, but now it's FNX coming from long. 10 HP versus 2 players. He can do it, just needs the one tap. That smoke actually allows you to sit behind the box on the slope and be practically unseen. It's a very nasty shot, but you can go for some. You can just shoot someone's there, you might headshot them. Either way, FNX is dead now, of course, and it's 6-1 in favor of Selfless. Can this train continue then?
Yeah, I think absolutely it can. It's going to be interesting to see the options that SK have now, because again, as I said earlier, as a CTs, you kind of don't want to get aggressive then. Now there's a couple options, I think. SK could try some aggression at this point. Now they've got a better read of how Selfless open up the rounds, how they play their defaults. The other thing that they could do is more of the old Astralis or back when they started doing it, the old TSM style of Dust 2. But I have to hold that thought because we've got a very fast contact play. I absolutely love this choice of strategy here from Selfless. And this is perfect. They've isolated 2 players on the B-bomb side. This should be ideal for them to steal away the round in quick fashion. It's up to the clutch of Cold to stop it. And he's actually managed to stop the bomb from getting down onto the site.
Round of doors, and Mitch is going for a default plant. 3 versus 2, so SK going to play the numbers game. Sometimes you can see players just run through the door, even stand in the smoke if it's a bit deeper into the site and just spray towards the default direction. But no need for SK to do that with the man advantage. They have a Molotov, 2 Molotovs and a smoke grenade actually to try and come in for this retake. You can smoke the this tunnel entrance from outside. See where Fallen's opting to do it. Oh, Mitch has fallen to the flames. Now they know where Nifty is. They can play the numbers advantage, but Nifty's got 2 from 2 so far. Can't get the third, but has Cold got time. He's got no kit. He's got a kit now, and he should be good. All good in the hood.
I love that fast contact play. It's so awesome, especially if you're in a spot against, because a lot of teams that have a lot of thought behind their play, they're not going to put their AWPer in a really risky, vulnerable spot, which is that coin flip of the middle duel. Maybe even not a coin flip for some. Maybe you're even, massively the underdog against the T's in that spot because you have to peek into them. But often you won't expect the AWP to be in that middle spot, which means that middle, there won't be anybody spotting it early on. So you can just run down suicide and get a super fast timing. Oh, that's going to be raging there for Cold. Oh dear. And they're going to go straight into B with that. This is problems again. The pace, it's so quick for Selfless, so quick. But Fallen, they are able to, SK with Fallen are able to drop some of these numbers before they can get onto the bomb plant. Crazy. The bomb's even down. They can't even get to the bomb. Oh!
Yeah, Brehze was stuck by the car, and I think maybe they're waiting for the flanks to come in from no one. He's slowly moving down mid. He really needs to get his skates on. And SK are abandoning, maybe looking for that flank, and there it is. Oh, sit down in the jaw, son! Where's your jaw? It's not on your face right now. Fallen, savaging Selfless in that round.
That was a really big performance from Fallen. And I love some of these rounds Selfless picking. I mean, obviously, you got this spot where you got this, an AWP who's watching the gap. Sometimes if you're running the default, you can just run 2 or 3 people into upper dark. It doesn't have to be anything B-rush related, but if the pick comes, you can develop into that. If it doesn't come, you can develop into your default pretty much the same way as you otherwise would, just less presence initially on long. And oh, they're going for it again, but just with Glocks running down middle. That is hilarious. I don't know that much is going to be going on for them here. Everybody's blind. Everybody's getting sprayed down, except for no one.
And everyone no one except for no one.
I know, right? And then no one dies. Interesting. 6 to 4.
Nobody died. No one died. Nothing to see here. There's a joke in there somewhere as well. SK starting to catch up. Double AWPs now. Cold and Fallen. I'm sure there are guns on the floor for these Selfless players to collect. Indeed there are.
Ooh,
guns being juggled around.
We've got a cat boost, James.
Ooh. Cat boost from Fallen. And he's got somewhere to be right now. He's got somewhere to be, but oh no. The timing is real, and Nifty delivers. He's a man in brown overalls. He works for UPS, and his name is Nifty. He's just delivering for days right now.
This is going to be a pretty interesting shot for Fallen. Not the easiest shot in the world. Cold on middle with the AWP as well. These angles are great. I love these angles. Oh my god. That was on. He was just a tiny bit too slow.
The problem with that angle is there are 3 places to look. The
Yeah.
tiny Xbox where the head pops up, below it, and on short as well. So you better be a damn good player.
He is
You're
cold.
gonna deliver.
He's cold after all.
Cold eyes.
He is allowed. We allow him.
Cold eyes, sacrifice, etc.
There are some players where it's like they can take bad positions. You're like, well, it's this guy.
I'm not saying
So
you
he's
shouldn't
like
take
it.
it by any means. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
like, you know, for the people at home.
Right, right.
it
Don't do this
is-
at home.
It is not an easy. It's not an easy role to take up because it could be one of 3 places. Cold. Oh, the jiggle peek is coming in. Mitch goes for the crouch peek versus the Norb. He's going to get wrecked. Cold, what can he do? Bringing the flashbangs up. He's got team flashes coming as well. And it is a shooting gallery. Doesn't matter if he's on fire. He can't get over the box in time. But it's Nifty versus 2. Only 2, but there's 12 seconds left. He can't do this.
I love that from Cole because he's like, he realizes all I have to do is just kill these players. And I have enough time before I die to take another shot.
Look at all the bullets that's behind him.
Just gets to take that shot.
He fell to the flames like Candyman.
I think he could have actually made that. I think he obviously messed up the jump a little bit, but I think he could have just about made it out of there. So calculated by Cold. And so calm and collected. Calm, collected, Cold. So you can see SK really getting back into the swing of things. Again, I really do like some of the selections of strategies from Selfless. I think they are finding good timings for certain strategies, but it would be great to see a run boost there. I'm not sure if no, I don't think we saw a run boost there. Just to get the bomb down, it's pretty effective, and they are going to get the bomb down anyway, so nicely done here by Selfless. They did invest a lot though. Quick frag, but they need more than that.
Yeah, they did invest a lot just to get the bomb down and nothing else in this situation. And no one has somehow found an AWP, but he's going back to the well. I don't know why. Why are you going to go back and peek? Run away, man. Run away. You've got 23 HP. You cannot win the round. You cannot win the round. Run for the hills. Run for your life. And that makes it a lot better. A lot better. Because moving into the dying rounds of the first half, Nifty can probably buy another AWP should he need to.
All the switching there, the guns. I just hear that sound all the time now. It's really weird. I'm suddenly very aware. But we've got the long push in on to SK at the moment. Kaboose picks down FNX. And that's going to force SK to fall back away from long. They've got to give it up, get the boost back into the bomb site. But oh no, Brehze is coming. Perfect timing. Oh, caught in the open. Fallen's got nothing in that position. Brehze just too quick. Almost gets the 3rd one. This guy is unrelenting. Bloodthirsty. Cole's got to go huge here. Oh, how did he? I don't even know how he got that headshot, but he's done something. But is it doable here for Taco? Can Taco get something done?
He has opportunity. It seems no one may just hide and allow Mitch to be the first peek as they can go double peek. Oh, nope. He's going to have a look. Fortunately for him, Taco does not have a HE grenade. But he's going to smoke the site, which will make the double peek a little bit harder. Just shoulder peeking those usual spots. But no one will present themselves. They are forcing him to commit.
Comedy.
It's just a very long period of nothing and frustration and no one who got the final kill. 2 rounds remain now. And again, that money may come in handy for Nifty later on. Money's very difficult for SK, but they've got a reasonable amount of rounds on the board compared to how things were looking earlier on in this half. And let's see if Selfless can be successful once again. 3 players moving down long for SK, somewhat standard at the beginning of a round. They've got no one there for harassment. coldzera, he is on a CZ, and indeed, someone's been boosted over towards long. Nifty getting taken down, getting a little bit cheeky in the B area.
Yeah, I kind of I have to respect somebody who's trying to peek into Cold's position with an AWP like that, just the leading, because there's so many spots you have to kind of guess right. But FNX, he's getting cheeky as well, going close range there, getting the info on short, but the info was fatal. Fatal info. Brehze in the smoke, Now things get quite tense here because you can see a Selfless looking to respond. Don't have to commit into the A play. And oh dear, Brehze is going to go down here. Fallen. He's given SK a chance maybe to defend this A site. He's going to have to back away though. Hold on to his life.
Oh, Fur caught in no man's land. Man advantage for SK. Always got to be careful when you're close to the ridge of the site with the bomb as well. If you get killed, that bomb is going to roll into CT spawn. So now it's time for SK to go for the retake with the man advantage. They've got nobody long at the moment, but Selfless have no idea that that long is safe, and Cole's going to come in for an easy 2K with a flashbang. Nicely done retake for SK, and now you see that money that Nifty has in the hole is going to come in handy because their money's been wiped out. But it's going to be a difficult situation. Does he buy an AWP, or does he drop an AK for a teammate? He's dropping an AK and he's still got money for AWP. That is lovely. No one can drop as well. And I don't know if there'll be a gun for Kaboose. They could have gone double Galil and then Kaboose would have had a gun. But maybe he can pick up an AK should one of his teammates fall later on. Lower tunnel push. And there's only one person. This is not a default from Selfless where they normally have people quickly into lower tunnel. This could be a nasty surprise.
Yeah, for playmaker here, there's a fast frag, and that's interesting because that frag actually kind of commits Selfless into just walking into A now. Because they can't understand about anything towards B. It would take too much time, it would be too potentially volatile. It's got to be the A set piece from this position, it can't be anything else. NSK, they are to some degree reading that, but still trying to play it safe. And watching for what could be a cat drop into mid. But with no one towards B and no knowledge of what's going on at B, that would be risky. But sometimes I guess you just got to take those risks, and Selfless are moving in with the smoke now. Oh dear.
Cold is just waiting. Patiently, very patiently indeed, and that is almost a team wipe. There's the last kill, easy for SK. But Selfless have 7 of 15 rounds, so we'll find out if the second half will be easy for either side. No real indication as to who's going to take it. FNX and Kaboose, both not really high on the scoreboard at the moment. We'll see if things change as the teams change to the opposite sides, the opposing sides, the opposing force, Half-Life opposing force.
Yeah, that did I complete that? I'm not sure that I completed that. I think I got like 90% or something.
Don't care.
Yeah. All right then. Why did you bring it up then?
I don't know. I was in a flow of consciousness, Dan.
Your flow of consciousness sucks.
I knew. Oh dear. I knew that was coming. And it's deserved. SK on the T side, on the offense. Nifty's going to have a smoke and a defuse kit. Rest of the team on Kevlar. SK are going to have two grenade men.
No raid boss.
No raid boss. No just 2 raid boss. Just Glocks and grenades. And how will they use them? Imagine seeing like a wall of smoke on long. On a pistol round. Well, standard smokes coming in. And a re-smoke as well. And they will leave one player towards car, one player towards long. I like that. If anybody tries to push through the smoke, Cold is waiting for them with open Glocks. Maybe not open arms. Everyone from Selfless is on short. FNX is going to take one down. Going to get traded. Early information for his team. And it looks like Cold might be going for a flank. There are 2 plays on long and 2 plays on short. We've got Fur playing the off angle in the corner. And he's going to go down for free. That is cheeky. Very gimmicky indeed. Sometimes works, but I've never seen it work in a pro game.
I think Cold has basically got to try to win the round now. He's coming from behind with a USP. Oh, that is brutal. Lethal shots there by no one. And it's so sad that the guy at long gets left with the Glock at the long range. It was a beautiful open from SK. And again, Selfless's reaction, like a lot of teams will think, okay, we have to split and take long away. And against some gun rounds, maybe that with lots of grenades, post-plant, actually maybe that is the case. But here actually strength is very much in numbers. So I love that Selfless actually stayed together.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
He's challenging Fallen Man for a few shots.
Did he have a scout? I don't even know what weapon he had.
Either way, I mean...
He was alive and then he was dead.
Yeah. You got to be careful with that. You don't want to give free one-on-ones to T's when they have worse weapons in that spot.
Brehze surely spotted on site. But what can the T's do about it in this situation? He needs help. He's dead. It's too late for help. Can't call any numbers now.
His help was that long with an MP9. Not going to be too helpful from that range.
Yeah. I don't know why Selfless giving up that kill so early on, and now it looks like they're going to lose the round. This happened on train, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Oh man, that jumping AK scout. What am I talking about? 4 players surviving for SK on the 4th spy. Missed opportunities, perhaps, for Selfless, and their money is all over the shop. No one's gone for the 4th spy. Mitch has gone for the 4th spy. Kaboose has gone for the 4th spy. Brehze has gone for the 4th spy. Dan. Nifty has gone for the half buy because he wants money for an AWP. But he's going to buy with his team, so it all works out. Brehze on the scout. Nifty going for the Juan Leagues. Oh man, he's just baited his team. That's hilarious. Nifty goes for the shoulder peeks, then he moves back. Kaboose comes see what's going on, gets shot in the face. I hate it when that happens. Nifty goes down as well, and this looks like another formality of a round for SK.
Brehze looking to get something out of this, but the flames, the smoke, very hard to find your target in that. Nice little cover here from FNX. Instead of just sitting in long behind the doors, a bit more proactive. It's nice. Oh yeah, he'll actually get taken down though by the 5-7. So SK got to be careful here. You don't want to give away too many guns. Going aggressive. Either way, we get Cold back in the action there. He's fallen as well. So 2 players surviving for SK. I don't know if they care too much because Selfless, after losing to the 4 spy, are so economically crippled that it doesn't really matter actually. Oh, and this is nice. We got the Mac 10 on Cold. And also FNX. I can't wait to see where they go with those. A lot of options to run and gun.
Run and gun. I'm disappointed that Foylan doesn't have a blood in the water scout.
How often do you see this stacking by card?
I've never seen this stack.
That's amazing. Oh my god, it's actually doing damage. What is this? Stuff. It's too late for this.
So Selfless will be on the buy. There's only 3 rounds between these 2 sides, so let's not get too concerned for Selfless just yet. And I guess Nifty didn't leave himself enough money in the hole to go for an AWP, so he's going to be on the M4 with a smoke and a flash. And at the moment, these duels through double doors are perhaps looking somewhat Never mind that. We have a 3-man boost from Selfless onto short. Let's focus on that for the time being. However, we've got a 3-man push into B from SK. What a perfect counter. Mitch is on his own. He's going to get traded. He's got a teammate by the door now, but he's got no one to save because his teammate's dead. And they're making an exit from B, but they've been taken down. Brehze has got the bomb. And he's got a collection of skulls on his mantelpiece.
Oh, this is really bad for Taco. He has one Molotov. Oh my god, goodness.
He's thrown it.
That smoke is going to delay so much. I don't know what they should do in this position. It's very difficult. Fer coming in from upper dark from B actually could be quite awesome if he's able to win the one-on-one, because I think he should just get a one-on-one straight up from this. The smart play would be to commit him by into a close range to take that one-on-one by having an off angle. I think no one has that in the corner. Yeah, I think no one has it, because you don't want to face him long range, because then your teammates can't trade you properly.
Oh, I think he's
so
spotted
force him close. That's what they're doing right now. It's perfect.
I believe Fer has been spotted, because you can jump up on that ridge and go for some headshots. So you've got a shoulder pick, you can't just hold the angle. Now they know where Taco is. What can they do about it though? There are 29 seconds for this standoff to come to an end. Looking for the trade, the spray comes in. Fer, how do you do this? Not a single kill in that situation for the Selfless side. 4-round lead for SK. That is monstrous, and it crushes the economy of Selfless.
Yeah, that's a crazy round to win. I feel like Selfless did play it really well too. I mean, you got the crossfire or the trades for that guy from B, and then the other guy that you leave in the one-on-one against the guy in lower dark, he's got an amazing position. It's incredible how they lose that round. Ooh, 2 tags through the door actually. Very annoying. And no one. Can we see some headshots here from the 5-7? There's one. What else you got? Looks like not too much. So this should be an easy round to finish off by SK. And that's going to be that's going to really feel good, because getting to number 13 is really going to secure them a lot of security. Oh my goodness, I can't
Secure them a lot of security.
It's
man,
going
look,
to...
Sometimes you got to secure your security, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Yahoo. They lost $500 million pieces of information. So over on the B bomb site, the generally accepted post-plant strategy is smoke doors, but don't smoke the window, because it does give you less warning to people charging into the site. Hiko told me never to smoke the window. It's the only thing he's ever taught me in his life.
Wait, smoke what window?
Else he knows. The window in
B?
B, yeah. Which makes perfect sense.
It's a waste of a perfectly good smoke, man. You want them to peek there.
Waste of a good smoke, waste of a good sandwich.
You want to force them through the window.
5 rounds between these two sides. 3 ops. Now Nifty's back on the op. Is he going to challenge in mid? Oh! Backflips for Taco. He wasn't even flashed, but I don't think his vision was clear towards the lower area. Nice opening start from Selfless, but there are still AWPs to be looking out for on Fallen, well, an AWP. Nice flash to slow down the SK side. How they approach this? Nifty's in trouble, he's stuck behind the box, he's only got 32 HP. Nice snap there on Spur and Cold. Nifty gets his knife out.
Again.
And he gonna go down. FNX, despite Nifty going down, he did great work for his team, big impact, and Fallen is the last man standing. 32.50 in the bank for Fallen. In the bank. And he can't really unscope now, because Kaboose will raise the alarm, and then the hounds will come. Now, he can take a gamble shot through the box behind him. However, Mitch is going to get taken down. Oh, Fallen, the plays,
so
the
smart.
plays. Kaboose has no idea.
Oh my
and
God.
he's jumping as well. He could be shot in the... Oh, man.
No way.
Has Fallen done a 180 yet? Surely he sees the... Oh,
no! Oh! That's so sad. He was making such a sick play. It's so sad. And he hits that, I swear, 9 times out of 10. That's so sad.
Opportunity for Selfless. But there's a buy on SK, and Taco can drop an AWP for his teammate. No. He delayed his buy. Oh, no, there's a AWP dropped already. Could have got 2, though. But they'll settle for 1. No one's getting taken down at the beginning. There's a smoke, and there's an aggressive response from Selfless looking over the box. No openings, though. No kills, no frags.
That's pretty dangerous there. Running around middle, Fallen AWPing. He's like, Fallen is fishing with dynamite AWP. I think the new AWP sound is slowly growing on me, but...
It sounds like a balloon exploding.
Well, I like the long hold here from Selfless. Early in the round, they got 2 players still there, actually. Typically, you would see one of them go back towards the car position or onto the site, allowing one player to go to CT at this point in the round. But they are still holding on, tight to that long control. They don't have any info at the moment of what's going on. In fact, a really optimal play would be to go for that counter pressure onto the bomb site. Or even at this point, a B split works quite well. Nifty's not really in a great position to support middle and B. So B split would be wonderful from this spot.
Wonderful.
Let's see if they figure it out. They know that they pushed a player, an AWPer, off of the corner there. The one and done spot. Well, unless they have a teammate to flash, but FNX is going to jump down into CT, and it will be a B play. This is very nice. That pressure from FNX, seeing so much in the way of players and nades there, that's going to keep the rotation away, and that means there's no help and support here for no one, but it doesn't matter. No one and Mitch get it done. 2 kills. Oh, the bomb's down as well. SK are in trouble.
Nifty goes for a shot. Well, never mind. Selfless take the round. Lovely.
There's a really cool strategy from SK too. You could see how far away the rotation would be, and how well SK would crush any, or basically like split onto, or flank rather, with the guy dropping from catwalk, the guy that would be trying to stop the middle portion of the B split. So it's a really nice strategy from SK, but Selfless, man, they've been hitting some shots. There's B defenders, got it done. And oh, this is a cool boost. Look at this.
Look at this.
I love that. That's really cool. You don't often see that.
Look at that. Look at this. 2 players in the long position. For the CT side, SK appear to have intent towards long, or perhaps they're waiting for some aggression. Are we going to see a boost on blue? There's a funky place you can jump to as well to see in the doors even further. Is Kaboose willing to go there? Is he willing to take that push? Taco. Oh, he misses the shot! His teammate follows up though, and now we're going to have trade. Brehze over towards blue, gets absolutely fully wrecked. And that is man advantage for the SK side. Still Nifty's on the site, and now with possession of long, somehow Fallen's made his way to the other side of long. He's on the platform. When you plant between those 2 boxes on A, it's for this position, the platform position. So his teammates can go to try and take shots in the meantime. We've still got FNX in upper tunnel. Mitch doesn't know if they're going B or if they're going mid. It is common for a short push once mid long has been taken. And indeed, Nifty's looking for it with the AWP. Flash comes in and he knows there are problems.
This is such a strange round, actually, for Selfless. How on earth can you possibly know what's going to be happening at this stage? So late into the round. The SK waited so long, but finally they go for that push onto the A site with just 2 players. There's still a flanker who's just sitting in lower dark as well, and Fallen is sitting on long. So this setup post-plant for SK is actually fantastic at this point. And no one is going to be having to deal with FNX eventually. FNX might wait, though. Ooh, are they going to save? Oh, that's even better. Yeah. Thank you. We haven't seen enough of this lately.
Yeah, that's a really smart decision. Because they're losing most of the time, and with a 3-round lead, this can mean another buy for them. And maybe a tactical pause as well, even better. FNX, though, on the hunt. If he sees the player in the window, is he going to shoot him straight away, though? Yes, he is.
That's a very important kill. Let's have a look at the money real quick if we have a spot to check. Actually, I think there might be another challenge coming in. Yeah, Fallen takes on another player. So they've just won 2 rounds in a row. Their money is indeed very, very poor. If they had saved 2 extra guns, they could actually have full bought here.
Okay, so there's a technical issue, which is the purpose of the pause, the meaning of the pause, the cause of the pause.
The cause of the
pause. 4 rounds ahead are SK at the moment, having success in the previous round. And indeed, the money is rough for Selfless. It's rough like sandpaper. It's rough like an elephant's toe, Dan. It's rough like the bark from a dead tree. Or a live one, because that would probably still be rough. I don't think it would even make a difference. Perhaps it would. Maybe it would wilt away a little bit more. I don't know. If you have information on the health of bark on live and dead trees, you're most welcome to send a tweet to DDK because he really wants to know.
Yep, I love bark.
Big fan of bark.
Yeah. So SK, one cool thing that they've been doing is actually showing some more advanced strategies and not keeping it super simple. Like you don't just see A splits and B splits from SK. You see, we will take some control here, we'll put a player here. We're going to wait for a bit of a reaction, see what happens, then that informs us how to use that player in that position. Do we then go for that split on 2A? How do we manage that split? Do we try to get a flanker in there? How does our lurker play? There's like lots of different elements to some of these strategies that they've been running, as well with the B plays too. So that's one of the things to look out for with SK, but the problem is it can be, I think, quite hard to learn from their entire team movement because they are so routined and drilled. But it does give you, I think, a better understanding of what you can do when you have a lot of really skilled players. Because the more skilled you have on your team, the easier you can spread it out and have consistency. And that's what SK do with their strategies. We're going to have lots of groups of 2s and 1s, but it all fits together as well because we can rely on these groups to actually get something done when they have disadvantages. So it's really interesting to see a team like SK, but Selfless are giving it a good go. But right now, James, they only have 2 rifles and an AWP.
2 rifles and an AWP on the defense. Does this mean aggression? It often does. Maybe SK, though, will be waiting for it. Selfless, very curious about the smoke on long. That will draw 3 players over there for the time being. And then they will reposition. They're going to be very exposed to the short position. Nice flash there in case there's an AWP on the angle. On the ridge of short. Yeah, the ridge. I wouldn't say balcony. It's not a balcony. So SK have taken early possession of the short area, and indeed the entire team are there. And Nifty is waiting for them. But SK have utility. They can smoke him off. They can flash him off. And they can use that smoke to go from Molly towards Goose as well. And there's the Goose Molly coming in. And they're moving on to the site, but first going to get taken down immediately. And the site will be abandoned by Selfless. They're going to have to go for the retake here. Otherwise, it's match point SK.
It's nicer this time, though, because they can have long from the retake, too. But the bomb's been planted for short, I think, which would make sense. Is it actually planted for short? I'm not even sure exactly where it is. I would assume that it is because of the positioning of the players. And it would, yeah, there you go. It makes so much sense that they don't have long. And that's what makes this very difficult right now, because Selfless, they're coming in, but they have so many problems moving onto this bomb site. So many layers to the defense, so many AKs, bullets riddling them as they make the approach. Nifty's got to go absolutely insane. And he's going to rather hold on to his AWP, I think. His flicks are pretty nice. He's got some nice flicking.
Yeah, but it's all in vain in this particular round, and his AWP will be stolen away from his cold, dead hands as that guy from the gun... What's that gun? Oh my god, my Union. It's famous, you know, in America, it's like, from my cold, dead hands. When, anyway, moving on. Let's just move on. Nifty's on a scout versus Fallen's AWP. That is not nice. Selfless on the defense with 4 players on pistols. Deagles, 5.7s. The odd flashbang is in tow. Nifty is scout, no armor. Not every day you see that. Selfless taking positions on short. And that makes sense with their 5.7s. They want to be in that one-tap range, and SK has had short as a standard area to take at the beginning of rounds. But they will know that danger may be ahead. They've got a grenade to deal with, though. Case in point.
Oh, no. Ah, no.
Oh, no.
Very, very nice pick up there. And even though they'll lose the bomb, I think they'll still feel quite confident. The kaboose, though, he is problematic. That flick, if it connected, would be horrible. All the flames force him into a horrible position, but... Okay, well, I thought he was going to actually escape there. But yeah, Cold was actually on the angle. So nice flames. But we got no one here trying to tap him down, and, well, that's going to be that. Unceremonious finish to Dust 2. But, despite losing, Selfless really did give problems to SK in this series. So, some impressive stuff there. And you can, I mean, some of the individual firepower was a little bit scary. Some of those rounds of Brehze just opening up the entries was phenomenal. Yeah,
it was a respectable effort from Selfless. It is the best team in the world, SK, and they demonstrated once again why they're pretty good at doing that most of the time, why they are considered the best team in the world. So they march on, and again, those are important points for them to win, because they were 1 point behind Immortals, and now they should take them over by 2 points. So congratulations to SK on this occasion. More Counter-Strike coming to you for the rest of this week, but for now, for today, the action is over, and we will say goodbye. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.